Close Sports Pulse MLB insider Bob Nightingale details the league's reaction to Josh Hader's tweets and the dangers of social media that have plagued athletes. USATODAYMILWAUKEE. Josh Hader walked through the right field bullpen door, walked onto the warning path, jogged on the grass, and as he reached the mound Saturday night, heard the noise. It was loud, got louder, and even louder. The crowd of 36,242 at Miller Park was now standing and giving him a thunderous ovation as the Milwaukee Brewers all-star reliever took the mound for the first time since his resurfaced ugly spews on Twitter rocked the franchise. Hader, whose racist and homophobic tweets from 7 years ago was uncovered Tuesday during the All-Star game, was given a hero's welcome as if all is forgiven. If there was a single soul in the building who booed, it was drowned out by crowd. The crowd's reaction was predictable, really, but as the cheers grew to a crescendo, there was a feeling of awkwardness, too. It was as if all it took was a tearful apology to erase the spew of hatred that shook the baseball world. Josh Hader ovation. https://t.co/iglk4h6tm Chad Moriyama at Chad Moriyama, July 22, 2018. Yet, if Hader's teammates, including 4 African Americans, are going to stand by his side, along with the Brewers front office and coaching staff, who are the hometown fans to feel differently, that showed that our fan base is going to rally behind him just as we are. Brewers outfielder Brett Phillips, Hader's part-time roommate the past 4 years, told USA Today Sports. I know that meant a lot to him. Who knows if he came out to a booing, or they booed his butt, but it looks like the fanbase is right where they picked up, and put that behind them, just as we did. It was good for us to see that. More, Brewers fans willing to give Josh Hader benefit of the doubt, give him standing ovation. More, Josh Hader faces long journey to redemption, forgiveness after apologizing to teammates. The atmosphere could be drastically different on the road, of course. The Brewers' first road trip is July 26 to 29 against the Giants in San Francisco, which has the highest percentage of adults who identify as lesbian, gay, bisexual or transgender of any city in the country, according to a Gallup poll. There also is no bullpen at. Major League Baseball has tentative plans in place to provide extra ballpark security for Hader, at least in San Francisco. Hader realizes he can't change the past, or how anyone outside Milwaukee views him, but he'll do everything possible to show that the 17-year-old kid who sent out the tweets is dramatically different than the 24-year-old man today. I'm not expecting that everybody is going to forgive me early, Hader said, but I just hope people see my true character today, and show them that's not who I was, really. Pitching in Milwaukee is the easy part. The Brewers fans will stay behind him. This is how it works in sports. If he's yours, you forgive him. If he's not, you despise him. Former Atlanta Braves closer John Rocker, who was suspended in 2000 for his racist comments to Sports Illustrated, was cheered in Atlanta, but booed everywhere on the road. Barry Bonds was worshipped in San Francisco, despite being accused by the government of using performance-enhancing drugs, and vilified by everyone else. Like Saturday, Hader will likely be treated with glory every night he pitches in a Brewers uniform, as if nothing ever happened. It means a lot, having the Milwaukee support, said Hader, just knowing they know my true character, and just forgive me for my past. That's not who I am today. It may be different, of course, if Hader wasn't one of baseball's greatest relievers. If he was a journeyman, maybe the reaction in town might be different. Yet, when you have more strikeouts than any reliever in baseball, folks tend to find a little more forgiveness in their heart. I'm just going to focus on my job, not going to let anything in the past haunt me, and let this distract me, Hader said. I'm just going to do my job. It helps clear my mind. That's really what I did today. It felt natural. It felt great. Hader's performance helped end the Brewers' 7-game losing streak with a 4-2 victory over the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Brewers know they need him. They realize they have no chance of going to the postseason without him. The Brewers, who didn't want to pitch Hader on Friday after spending an emotional day addressing his teammates, front office, the media, and undergoing sensitivity training classes, turned to him for the first time Saturday with a 4-2 lead in the 7th inning. He gave up 1 hit and struck out 4 in 2 innings, including the side in the 8th. It was vintage Hader. Hader insisted afterwards that he wasn't nervous, or even apprehensive, simply wanting to pitch and have normalcy return to his life. "Look, I'm sure there were a lot of things going through Josh's head," Brewers manager Craig Counsell said. "But I think also the best thing for him was to get back on the mound and start throwing the ball hard and starting throwing the ball by people. We had all of the confidence in the world that Josh was going to pitch well. Maybe now, the worst is over, and Hader will be known only as an all-star pitcher. Maybe, he's only kidding himself, and once he leaves Milwaukee he'll feel the same type of hatred that he once uttered on his keyboard. It's not going too easy for him, and he knows that," Phillips said, "but this is at least a start. It was good for us to see that. For all of us." Follow Bob Nightingale on Facebook and on Twitter, @BNightingale.